Welcome to the third installment of this Chromebook Basics tutorial. Today, what I want to do is review with you how to find and initially create a Google document, a slide presentation, or a Google Sheet, and then share some possible integration ideas, stuff that I have used that may be of use to you in your classroom. So to initially start any Google document, slide presentation, or sheet, when you are in your Drive, if you click on New down below here, you've got an option to pull up any blank document. Those will automatically save to your Drive once you name them. The first one that I wanted to show you was an idea for when working with Google Docs. Google Docs makes it very easy to do either partner work, small group work, or whole class work. The example that I want to share with you here, in my ELA class, we're currently studying argument. And one of the things that I had the students do was they were given an argument regarding competitive sports. They were given articles that either supported or went against competitive sports. And what they had to do in small groups was go through and actually read the articles. And they had to come up as a team with pros that supported competitive sports, and then also claims that went against competitive sports. To do this, I had one person in each group start a Google document. They shared it with each member of their group as well as myself. And then at the very end, and this is the document that you're looking at here, I started a new document, shared it with my whole class, and I had one representative from each team basically dump their notes into one document. So to do that, what I did was I created a table based on the number of groups that I had, and each group was given a part of the table, and they had to come in and copy and paste their notes that they had taken as a group. The nice thing about this was that students could then see instantly what the information that other groups were pulling, and they could compare it against what they had as well. I also had, prior to copy and pasting in here, I also had them kind of prioritize what they felt were the strongest points on that document. So as you look, when you see the ones that are highlighted in yellow or blue, those are the ones that that group felt were the strongest claims on that side of the argument. Slides presentations, which look very similar to Microsoft PowerPoint presentation type program. I do a lot. You can do a lot of the same work as far as group, small group, whole group that you could do on a Google document. One thing that I like about a slides presentation that I've done in the past is it's a very easy way to share student work. And that's the example that you're looking at right here. So what I did was I opened up a slides presentation for this specific class, my second hour ELA kids, and I shared it with them. They only saw this, and then there were, I think, 30 blank slide and claim it in their own name. Once they did that, all they needed to do was put their first name, first letter of their last name. So in this case, it was a fictional graphic that they pasted in that they had been working on their Chromebook. Instantly, really easy to share a whole class piece of work out. Has the link. You can send that to parents. You can post it on your website. I don't use a whole lot, but I use somebody, everything empties in to a Google Sheet. Uses for you as a teacher, one of the first things that I do at the beginning of the year, rather than me doing it myself, is I send my students a form in which and then you'll notice down below here, I've got everything organized. Email lists. You could do the same thing for parents as well. And I always like to look for ways to be a little bit more efficient. Another So as a way to keep track of all the blog addresses, I created a form in which tracked their name, and then they had to send me the link to their blog. This was then shared and has been shared with parents, so they can not only access their child's blog and bookmark it, but they can also take a look at other students that they may know and the work that information for you that is going to need to be either leveraged or potentially used down the road. So what we looked at was how to access Google Documents, slide presentations, and Google Sheets, and then looked at some different ideas as far as how you can bring those tools and use them effectively in the classroom.